YouTube, G-Man here again. I'm going to make something. This is a World War II jungle machete. Don't know if you can see that. 1944 it says. And I've had this, I must have been about 15, 16, so 35 years, something like that. Used to mess about with it, used to chop things with it, do all sorts. Back in the days when army surplus was cheap, I picked this up, and it used to have a handle on it, but I broke it years ago. So I just got some, what's it called, epoxy, not epoxy resin, epoxy putty, and sort of moulded a bit of a handle and wrapped it in electrical tape and used it like that for years, and then it's been stuck in the back of the garage, hung up for years. It's gone rusty as hell. Look at it. You can still see the epoxy putty on there. Rusty as hell. I've battered the crap out of it. You can see the top's all dubbed over. It's sharp as hell because it's just cut me again. Every time I pick this up, it cuts me. Bloody thing. Anyway, I don't want it. I'm not going to restore it. It's too pitted. I've had it years, so I'm going to make a big camp knife from it. What I'm going to attempt to. You can see I've sort of marked out what I want to do with it. I want like a 6.5, 7-inch blade, bit of a drop point. I want to make a knife that looks old. Something that looks like it's been, you know, used for years. So what I'm going to attempt to, because this knife making thing, this blade making, I'm a complete novice at it. I've made one, heat treated it myself, but I've just got myself a nice big knife grinder, so itching to give it a go, try different things with it. So yeah, I'm thinking big old fashioned blade shape. I want to leave some of this, you know, patina. I want some of the marks, the age marks in it. This handle is really long, so I'm going to, I don't know if you can see that, I'm going to sort of round it off there so my hand fits nice. Also, this is tapered. It's thick this end, thin this end. Also, the handle is tapered as well. Starts thick there, tapers out thin. It also tapers this way, from this edge to this edge. So it's going to be a bit of a pain to put I'm just going to put a wooden handle on it. I got a munchkin just come to see me. So yeah, tapered tang, tapered this. It's very thin at this end, so I'm going to cut it off about there, make an old-fashioned handle, wooden handle. Keep it looking old. I want it looking old. So I'll video it, let you see how it turns out. If it turns out rubbish, I won't put the video on. Yeah, first thing to do, I'll cut out this blade shape. Say hello.
Hi.
Say hello YouTube.
Hello YouTube.
I could use that for something else. I don't know what yet, but I'll make something else out of that. Don't throw it away. It's good carbon steel. There it is. Roughed out. I'll have to clean it all up, this back edge, and take this front off. Got to grind all this. But gives me a chance to play with the new knife grinder. Whoa! Well, I just took a lot of it off with the old 36 grit ceramic, leaving a bit of rust and pitting on, which is what I want. Now I'll put an 80 grit on, and I might grind a bit of an edge in it. Get the old jig out and see if I can grind an edge. As I say, I'm a beginner at this, so might be terrible, but we'll have to see. Kind of thinned that out, so it's all the same sort of thickness. I think I'm going to do a bit of freehand grinding now. I think it's more suitable for this. I'm going to give it a bit of a convex edge, maybe a bit of a secondary bevel, I'm not quite sure, but I'll do my thing, see what happens. Well, I went to 80 grit, then I changed back down to 36 grit. And did some hand grinding on it, which I think is better for this type of knife because it's already tapered, so you can't clamp it in the jig straight. But it's coming, it's coming. It looks nice and straight to me. Equal. So I'll go back to 80. And I'll go down to some of the finer grits. I don't know. I got some gator belts there and all sorts of stuff. As I say, it's all new to me, but keep working on it. See what we get. Right, well that's sort of what I want. There's still a little bit of pitting in it, which is good. Don't know if you can see the edge. Looks alright to me. Pretty good for a beginner anyway. Mostly freehand ground. Still a bit of shit on there, but it doesn't matter. Yeah. I'm going to change to a lower grip belt. Right, I'm going to try a Trizact belt, A100, which is about 400 grit I think. This is all new to me, brand new belt, never used it, never used one before. I've only just started using this grinder. I'm just trying things out. So far, I'm happy. Right, that's enough for tonight. I had to play with the Trizact 100, A100 Trizact. Lovely, lovely, lovely finish. I don't want to make it too shiny. I don't want it as a nice Bowie, I want it as a bit of a old-fashioned camp knife. So that'll do for now. I've just given it a spray of WD-40. I need to work out a way to sort of age this blade a bit. Vinegar or something, I don't know. Mustard, I haven't got any acid. Don't quite know what to do with it. Bit of research, I think, a bit of YouTube research. But yeah, that'll do for tonight. It's starting to rust already, just from dipping it in the water, cooling it. But I've kept it cool, I haven't lost any of the temper, so that's good. So I'll leave it oiled up. And we'll work out how to age it a bit, how to sharpen it properly at the end. But at the moment, we're happy. Well, I've left the knife blade for one night with vinegar and salt. Rock salt. Sainsbury's. Other salts are available. Yeah, I've left it all night to let it rust up. Sprinkled some salt on it to see if that would make a difference. I put some vinegar and water in this spray bottle. Been giving it a little spritz. So I think it's time I wiped it off to see what the result is. That's looking better. That's looking like it's had some use. Salt and vinegar usually goes on my chips. This time it went on my knife. Yeah, not bad at all. Not bad at all. I've given it a wipe. Looks a lot more aged now. I don't know if the salt did anything. Don't know. Perhaps it did. I think it did. But yeah, that's looking more aged. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going off to lay laminate flooring today, so I'm going to give it another spray, another bit of salt, and I'll leave it for the rest of the day, another 8 hours or so. Right, it's been 11 hours. 11 hours ago I sprayed it again with my vinegar water mixture and I put some more salt on it. So it's looking pretty rusty. So let's wipe it off, see what it looks like. But yeah, that's alright. It looks old, doesn't it? It looks like an old knife. People who don't know would think it was genuinely old, I think. Yeah, that'll do. I can't be bothered to do it anymore. Tomorrow I'll put a handle on it and sharpen it properly and give it a test, I think. Yeah, there you go.